Oh, well, welcome back to BattleTech RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator Soul. We are not over Irian anymore. Sorry, I had to do a quick double check. We are over EC 3040-B44A. As you can see in the lower right-hand section, this is a world owned by Word of Blake. This has been a suggestion by a lot of people in the comments that maybe we should start moving on Word of Blake, maybe for some of that sweet tech they have. And hey, guess what? We had just enough money to make the long trek across the galaxy to get to where Word of Blake's territory was. So why not? A couple things happened during that long trek. One, kind of balanced out our costs, I guess, by going Spartan for a little bit. So everyone was a little bit grumpy. There's, I think, Vor is probably about the last one who's still kind of grumpy about that one. The other thing that happened is we managed to find an old friend. Let me load in here real quick. We did indeed. He doesn't have a whole lot of experience, so he's going to sit for a little bit in the training simulator is just to get himself a little bit more. Then we can start kitting him out for however we want to field him. Now again, with Pagan, he's got the Way of the Murderpede, which is great, and actually kind of interesting with that +1 arm mounted accuracy. We obviously don't happen to have a melee bot for him to ride around the battlefield in, but we do have the +1 arm mounted accuracy, the -1 recoil, and 2 OP accuracy, evasion ignore. If we get him some implants, I think he'd probably be all right. And the lady killer, which is kind of a catch-22 on that one, because well, affinities are kind of important on the lady killer. But we'll see if we find ourselves any more interesting ride, especially with what we're going to be doing. We are going to be going up against Word of Blake every chance we get. Every chance we get. We're not going to be here for friends. We're not going to make allies. We're here to take what they have and make it our own. So there's a couple options on the board right off the bat. We do have a scramble, which is a battle in the desert, but that is against local government forces, so we'll keep that in our back pocket just in case. Now, as far as the government forces go, because the only ones available on this planet are government and Word of Blake, unfortunately, in the entire Word of Blake territory, there are no pirates to go along with everything, so that kind of sucks. Because that means we're probably not going to run across any practitioners. There is a chance, of course, for I believe it was Krakens. Nope, not even a chance for Krakens. So I guess we'll just be looking at a bunch of brand new stuff. We'll see how it goes. But again, there's a recovery in the desert, which is actually possibly not the worst thing in the world to do. Mainly because of the salvage available. Obviously not for the money. Money's going to be a little tight. But we do have a couple options we can make money on. Again, we could even hit up a solo duel, which you might sneak in before the end of the month. I guess we'll see. There's another recovery in the desert. This one's a little bit harder. And a target acquisition from the government. So it's kind of a mixed bag, I guess you could say. This one is, yeah, super heavies. Don't really want to square up against those just yet. Although they probably would have all the gubbins we're looking for. So let's try this recovery in the desert. It's all going to depend on what the Word of Blake brings, and we don't exactly fully know what the Word of Blake brings for lances or stars. So this is probably about the best way to find out. 3 parts. Choice. 15 random. I think that would probably be sufficient. Enough for the drop cost and maybe potentially damage. We're going to find out here as we go. And get everything loaded in so we can go ahead and play. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I will bring Rustler and the Marauder 2 along for the ride. Get Bearing to sit this one out in the Battle Master. And get Rustler some more experience. And Lady Killer, Mark 7, catapults. I am tempted. Maybe not Idjit. But maybe Robin in the Moonwalker. And of course, we'll keep the Jags. That does have us sitting a little bit under what we want to be, but that's okay. I think we'll be just fine. Just thinking. I think we will be fine. Don't worry, Darius. We'll be just fine, like we always are. Maybe. See everybody planet side. Alrighty then, let's see what we're looking at.
Initiated.
Target facilities on the map. Get in, grab the stuff, get out. I think we're gonna smash our way through everything, though. That's my plan. That's the secondary target. This is the primary. We'd come at it from this direction. You know what? I'm going to. Maybe a little distance between us and the base. It is open, but we do have hard cover, and we can flank into some trees if need be. Let's see what we got. Oh, be kind. Let's see, we got a Rifleman 3. Ooh. Bushect. And a Pitbull. As well as a Partisan LRM. Supposed to be 6 on the board. I see 4. There's a Puma. It's 5. Where, pray tell, is my number 6? I am clearly just not seeing it. That's a 65 tonner, not too bad. 60 tonner binary laser. Just can't tell what the Rifleman 3 is packing. See what the Puma's packing. Twin LRM 20, so he's going to be a little bit of a problem way back in the line like that.
Skipper.
Lightning, let's get you riding.
Double time, let's go.
And now I see 7. There's Grasshopper. And I'm still unable to see one. We'll figure it out. Well, surprise is always the good part. As far as gear goes, there you are. Excalibur. Or aren't you just a little baby? He's got a Gauss.
Yes, Commander.
Jokes aside, yes, we will probably not make those jokes while he's packing that much damage. Puma went somewhere. That's all right. Tanks are already pushing up on us. We got Halfdan.
Standing by.
Put you in a little bit of hard cover and kind of narrow your targeting lanes. Ren, let's get that DNI turned on.
Affirmative.
On the bright side, we can kind of split these guys up and deal with them as we go.
Yes, Commander.
So that's a bonus. The Partisan has pushed hard.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get a turn before I do, though. But we'll find out.
Full speed.
Why do I get the feeling you're packing battle armor?
Aye, aye.
Probably because you are.
Just running. Got it.
War,
Yes.
D&I on, please. There we go. Need you to flank this direction.
Acknowledged.
Let's see what the enemy brings. 21. Well, aren't you well hidden? Okay.
I'm here.
Can I get a side shot? I can.
All right.
Just your armor, very light. One down.
Looks like I'll need a new target.
Alright, turn 20. Who's up? Grasshopper. You can see through... What? Yeah, that's going to require a look-see. Oh, barely. Getting that graphical glitch going. But yeah, no, that's a shot you can see.
Ready to rock.
Let's keep pushing up where we can. Now, the beauty part of the arrows is at least we have a chance of shooting them down. There's more on the map I'm not seeing, isn't there? Dirty little Excalibur.
That was a big hit. Big hit.
You moved into cover too, didn't you? You did. Here 19. Let's see who's going where. Obviously, the Pitbull's probably going to push. Yes, sir. Taking a swing at the Lady Killer.
Damage is minor, Commander.
I would like to dip back into this hard cover, but we're not going to be able to, so we got to push. Are you going to get a shot too? Possibly. Well, they're picking on the Lady Killer, and that's fine. To be expected. Indirect fire under the Mark 7. All right, Vor.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get you into cover a little bit. It's not out of the arrow zone, which is unfortunate. 30, 52. Well, Grasshopper's going to have to be our choice. Rustler.
Waiting for orders.
If I were to jump up here...
Confirmed.
That doesn't make my accuracy much better, does it? Ooh, good hits on the Grasshopper.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Harpy. I can push you into somewhat cover just outside of the range of that wonderful arrow. Pitbull. They're about the only target we got.
this.
Don't have a whole lot of armor, but you got a whole lot of evasion, so it's kind of helping you out that way.
How's it going?
Halfdan. I'm gonna do something similar here. That is a terrible hit chance on that pitbull. Well, grasshopper it is. There's a knock on the grasshopper. Injury resisted though.
Waiting for orders.
Yuki. Hard push. Get out of the splash zone. What are we looking at here? 47. I actually want you to ping this. How much evasion you got? 8. Really? That hard to hit with 8 evasion?
Sensors locked on.
Now I am kind of hoping we do get a chance to do something about this before the next turn. Yeah, we can't get fully out of the arrow splash zone here.
Moving fast. All weapons are gone.
A little splash and a little armor burn.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
I guess we get to see whose turn is up. Turn 21. Lightning.
Confirmed.
That's a little better.
Roger, Skipper. Kicking it.
Don't need much.
Firing.
But yeah, we need a better cluster than that. Tawny, who's up? Is it the arrows? No, it's Koshek. Going for the Mad Cat. That's alright. That's what the Lamellar's for.
Major armor loss.
And here comes the arrows.
Major armor loss.
AMS did not do jack on that.
Yes, Commander. Copy
So
that,
we do have
Commander.
battle armor riding in on the Koshek, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Come on, give me a boom.
Go.
Really? No boom on the pit bull from that. I ripped the whole front of it
Yes,
off.
Commander.
Don't miss. There we go. Pit bull down.
Enemy
2 tanks, so now we just gotta keep an eye on our guys coming down the kill slots here. 19, Excalibur's up. They don't like that Moonwalker.
Oh, I hate these guys.
We'll put him back into hard cover here. Yuki, who do we go for? Let's go for the easier hit. See if we can core this grasshopper. Answer is yes.
Hostile removed.
Boom in the back. Ah, it's an Atlas, you say. Boar's head and a battle master in the back with a demolisher. That's what's moving around in the back here. One thing I didn't bother doing was seeing if this was anything fancy on these guys.
What do you need?
Do not have the sensors for it.
Acknowledged.
Why is that a 37? ECM shield. Size delta. Alright, we'll go for the Excalibur then.
Copy that.
That sounds like a whole lot of missiles kind of tickle our friends in the back.
I can't take much more of this.
That would have been the rifleman. Oh my god.
Good to go.
Ah! Well, yeah, you certainly weren't playing around on that one, were you? Well. You have center torso. Who do I want to work on? Theoretically speaking, Koshik is going to be our best bet. I do not... That sidestep shakes some of that stability issue off. Ah, there's the rifleman. I was wondering where you were. And that is actually really good hit chances. Let's see if we get lucky. I smell some BS on this one.
Good to go.
What's that, a good solid hit? Yeah, no, not enough. Even though you're running Gauss, of all things. Get the rifleman out. NSS destroyed and the rifleman as well. Perfect.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Yes, Commander.
Oven. Direct line of sight is only 37% hit chance on this Koshik. Well, I guess we'll stay with the rifleman then. He's a little open. This might be very good for him. There we go.
Mess him up good.
The rifleman down. Battle armor, don't you dismount.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
That's going to be somewhat of a hard push here. Do I have eyes on the Excalibur? Only there. $72. Yeah, let's see if we can do something with you. We're going to vigilance up for any return fire. You got battle armor being a blade of armor on you as well.
Commander.
Your torso armor is thin.
Let's go.
He's open, but didn't finish the job.
Acknowledged.
That's right, Halfdan, what are you looking at?
Heat sinks can't take much more of this.
If I sidestep... It's all terrible hit chances. It's way better this way, though. Vigilance up. Gyro crit, unsteady on the Excalibur.
Critical hit.
Do I get to capitalize before he moves? No, I don't.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
Gotta love those Gauss rifles. Not much armor left there.
Yup.
Might have a problem. Before we do anything...
Roger that, Commander.
Is this still the issue with ECM? Like, what's going on?
Upper.
Throw a little inferno on to make him rethink what he's going to be doing here next. Now you can target the JAG-G if you want. More artillery coming in. There we go. That's a shutdown. More backline shuffling.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
18. Atlas. You gonna have some LRMs for me too? On the Lady Killer as well.
Light damage, Commander.
Well, war. Let's get you back into a little bit of hard cover here if we can.
Roger.
I do have a shutdown machine. Get the minigun up. Let's do standard. How much armor you got in the center torso? Got battle armor there. There's nothing fancy in you. It's just a shame. Good try, and... Got an engine where you running? XL. All that no stability damage. Are you kidding me? I don't know about that one.
Yep.
RP, I want you on that Excalibur. He's open.
Firing.
Give me some crits. There we go.
Show me your war face. Gotcha.
There's that Titan there too? And the Legacy. Wait a minute, how many groups are back here? I don't know about you guys. Yeah, demolishes one of the arrows. Okay.
Yeah. Moving out.
Rustler. I really want to boom on this machine. Well, let's take the headshot.
Let's do this.
Ready for orders.
Yuki. Not the best hit chances, eh? We'll start working on them.
My heat sinks can't vent fast
And they're gonna swarm!
damage.
Yes! Sounds like it actually landed too.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
Hit him hard.
So that was yes, they're on the Jag G. He's turned 20.
Standing by.
Hey, and Ren's got eyes on somebody. Who is it, the Titan? It is. I don't know what you can do for return fire.
Receiving you.
Gonna use this as a cooldown turn. For almost
What do
everybody.
you need?
Now this is an AC-10. That should be way out of range for him, though.
Roger.
Who's got LRMs? Not the best hit chance. Atlas is our best hit chance. Full vigilance ready to return fire just in case. Titans 50-50.
Roger.
They're all very hard to crack through right at the moment, so doesn't really matter which one we took.
Ready for orders. Going full throttle.
Hold on a second. Let's do some core damage.
Locked on.
Solid hits.
Aye,
Robin,
aye. Understood.
just get out of the splash zone here. We're gonna have you take a turn, just cool.
Receiving you.
Yuki. Gonna vigilance you up just in case. Embrace. Don't tell me the battle armor gets a turn. No, that was just the arrows. All right.
Not much armor left in that location.
I say they turn 11. They better not get a turn before I do.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Give me a SWAT. Legacy's on the move. I can't see if we did any damage. These guys are turn 1 now. Puma's got indirect, so it might be a big focus for us at the moment. Arrows are going to be a problem too, but one thing at a time. We can cause some heavy damage to these guys. I think we're going to take it.
Victorious. Show them what you've got.
I know where half those rounds went all over the map, but whatever. All right, Atlas, what do you got? Oh, I moved you right in the open, didn't I? That was a mistake. Hey, airstrike! I was wondering when that was going to show up. Perfectly placed to ruin my day. Gotta love it.
Yeah? Let's move.
What do we got? 37% hit chance. I don't need a whole lot. There are some friendlies between us and them, but they're going to cause more damage than what I think I can. He says maybe.
Hard. How'd that taste?
What is going on with that? Interesting. How many airstrikes do we have? What level of BS is this? Looks like two intersecting. Ooh. Ooh, no. Interesting take, to say the least.
Confirmed.
Yeah. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's not going to turn out well, I can tell you that much. I needed that hard cover for the lady killer. And now that entire section of hard cover has been blocked off. Robin can barely get out of here.
Double time. Let's go. Targeting for an alpha strike. Hell yes.
Titan's getting closer. Really? You landed a plasma shot from that distance? Impressive. Whole lot of BS, but impressive. We're gonna have to... Yeah, we gotta sprint for this turn.
Let's move.
That better be outside the range of any airstrike. Swing and a miss by the Battlemaster onto the Stalker. Ren,
I'm receiving you.
you need to get out of here too.
Order acknowledged.
77% on the boar's head. And a little cluster for everybody else.
Yup.
That is outside of the range of that airstrike. Okay.
10-4.
Don't need much, just enough to get rid of this pain in my backside. There we go. Metal armor off the table.
I need a new target.
Yeah, very warm. Half-Dan, can I please get you out of here? I can.
I copy.
It's just a marauder.
Receiving you.
We get some height. Let's see what we can shoot at. Pretty much everything. And let's see if we get some splash on other people here. 3 or 4 hit. I'm gonna take it. Just in time for the planes.
Airstrike.
Give them everything you've got.
Ow. Stray shot. Ow.
Damage. Holding firm.
Who's turn 30? Oh. Still got the planes coming in.
Airstrike.
Both airstrikes? Or is it somehow my turn and the counter's off? Looks like the counter's off a little bit.
I got you.
There we go. Turn 27. He just went into hard cover? Yeah, I was going to say he's going to line up another arrow, isn't he? Yes, sir. You're tickling that Mark 7. I don't like that. So now that we're effectively split. I could potentially gather up here and then force. I think there's a sweet spot here that should be free of any sort of airstrike.
Receiving you.
That's putting ourselves into the kill zone, though. I'm going to reserve Vor just to see what the enemy does. Shuffle back and forth is what the enemy is doing. It's an effective strategy. Harpy, let's switch back to Artemis. And hit the Demolisher. We got the Titan, though. And we know he's packing airstrikes.
Mess him up.
Oh, injury resisted. Boo. Swing a miss on the Mad Cat. And that was the Titan. All right, Wrestler.
Standing by.
You can stand very, very still for this one. And honestly, I think the best shot is going to be at the Battlemaster. And if we miss, hopefully we splash on the Atlas. Aim for that shoulder, just in case.
Roger that.
Ah, we swung right instead of left. Unfortunate. And yes, we are going to take a little damage if we didn't move.
System.
The arrows themselves aren't that bad. Yet.
What do you need?
Yet is the key word. We can still go after this Titan, though. Still got acid rounds? We do. There we go. There's a boom.
Mess them up. Mess them up.
Is that a knock as well? No. Aw, boo. Big sad.
Position confirmed.
Half-dad.
For orders.
Gonna shuffle you up a little closer. We are still outside of the airstrike range. Just in case, we'll brace vigilance.
Waiting for
Ren.
orders.
Ren, who do you see? Battlemaster. Titan's still got a... Titan's not really much of a threat. Battlemaster still got his armor. I say that, but I know this guy's got airstrikes. Kill him.
Copy that, Commander. open. Enemy eliminated.
And shuffle into hardcover.
Let's do this.
Or we're just going to put you in a position where we can potentially push out if need be. But I'm not going to make anybody do the run if we don't have to.
Standing by. On my way. Double time.
Meanwhile, we'll get some height advantage here. Or at least bring us on the same firing level. Because that's annoying at this distance.
Enemy airstrike.
Next warriors. Show them what you got.
Confirmed.
Lightning, you don't have a way down. But also down here isn't very safe either. Reserve. Turn 29, red.
I'm receiving you.
There we go. Who do we see? Battlemaster.
Moving at full throttle.
We are certainly going to vigilance this.
Go.
A little splash on the Atlas while we're at it too. Another airstrike.
Enemy airstrike.
There's the arrows.
Losing lots of armor.
Now, ideally, if we want to, or if we can,
Armor loss.
Reporting major armor loss.
that demolisher is going to be our primary if we can hit them.
Aye, aye.
And the answer to that is no, we cannot. Can do the Puma though. Now the Legacy's got to learn 20s. 280.
Let's move.
They're tickling this demolisher.
Show me your war face.
I believe he was the one that had the other airstrike. Puma, gonna go for... Oh, Marauder. I was gonna say the Mark 7, but nope.
Light damage, Commander.
Marauder did not jump that turn, and that's understandable. So this says to me this is outside of both airstrikes. So in theory, this should be
Going full throttle.
a very clear shot. And I think the Atlas is still the better hit chance, or the better target. Go for the Atlas, splash on the Battlemaster if we don't hit him. Did we almost crack that armor? That is a good question. Very close. He's also going indirect.
Orders.
Robin! You have nobody you can hit, really. Alright. Brace it cool.
Venting heat.
Cross map snipe with evasion and stealth. Amazing hit. Lightning. Be more open to pushing you if it wasn't for the fact this is a very large, open, wide ground.
All right.
And everybody's kind of looking at us. So that's a thing.
Orders.
Yuki. You got plenty of armor. We'll give you a vigilance. Let's see if you can land that ultra. Somewhere important in the Battlemaster.
Stop.
Or miss. You can miss. Yeah, you can miss entirely. That's perfectly fine. Alright, wrestler.
Waiting for orders.
Get your 2 evasion. Or just get you into cover here for this turn.
I copy.
I'll use vigilance just to shake off that stability.
Standing by.
4.
Location confirmed.
Kind of easing our way out there to see if we can sprint across that open area. Airstrike's got to be dissipating here at some point.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
That was Battlemaster, I believe. Yes, it was.
Commander?
Ren, what do you guys on? Atlas. Is there a way to get a much better? And that's opening us up to 4 potential strikes.
Confirmed.
Let's see if we can bring that number down a bit.
Good to go.
By killing an Atlas. I'll take that.
Down.
That was totally my plan. Hey, another airstrike. Where's this one landing? Oh my god, right here. Yuck. Oh, no. Oh. Crap. Well, I was hesitant to put myself up on a ledge like that, and this is kind of why, but I needed the height. Because running across the open ground would have been suicide. So now we're going suicide. I can get...
Airstrike.
Don't... Okay, that was the last one of this one. I was going to say, are you kidding me already?
I'm here.
You can get down here.
All right, full speed.
Looking at Legacy. Really? That's... Oh, right. Switch back to Artemis here. Much better hit chances. Down the Battlemaster.
Mess him up.
Not cracked.
Good.
Okay. Robin.
Standing by. Copy that.
Last of the acid. Let's see if we crack this Battlemaster wide open. Nope.
Damn. Let's do this.
Hey, wrestler. I'm going to need you to jump.
Firing jump jets.
I have a clear shot of this guy. I do.
I copy.
2 hits on the Battlemaster. Yuki. I was gonna say, I hope there's some room to move, but there is not. There is one very... It'll take you out of the fight, isn't it?
On the move.
Unless we can swing around back, maybe? Interesting.
Barely hit, Commander. Standing by.
Well, either way, hard push it is. Legend killer can stand right here. Blah 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 blah. Take that shot.
Scored a critical hit.
All right, Vor.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Spin up those rack twos. And a DNI failure, of course. Of course. Ren,
I'm here.
how can we save you, Ren? We can't. I gotta put you in cover. If I angle you this way, hopefully that's where the airstrikes are coming from. Because if they come from the rear, we're screwed. Yep. Nowhere to go. And all I need is just like one more square, and I would have been fine. Yeah, it was a good. It was a good drop. Good drop. They want to be facing the wrong way.
Roger.
Kill this machine.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. Mech destroyed.
Confirmed.
Run! Get 7 evasion under your belt. Try and close the distance as quick as we can.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Oh, here comes that airstrike. Don't be the AC-20.
Watch the skies.
Okay, that's not bad. Demolishers are throwing more arrows out, that's fine. We really got to close with that thing. Puma's on the move. Going for the lady killer again. That's all right. Turn 26, Harpy.
Standing by.
Yeah, we're going to stand very still for this one.
Aye, aye. Engaging target. Let's hit
The
'em
Legacy
hard.
wants to body block. The Legacy can body block. Looks like Infernos that time.
Armor holding.
Commander.
Robin. What do we
Move
got?
into position.
33% chance. Rounds out on the Puma.
Hell yeah.
Not a whole lot, but then again, we're not expecting
Ready.
Game-changing results here. We're gonna run hot. That's all right. Move it down.
Everything you got.
Just enough.
Hostile removed. I'm taking heat damage.
You will be
Receiving.
just fine. And that is a negative. There's no way around. Well, the bee's out of the fight then.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Well, there's a clear shot. Doesn't make it a whole lot much better. We landed one of them.
Generating a lot of heat.
Legacy's open. For
Receiving you.
D&I turn back on, please.
Goddamn, let's do this.
All right, Ren, you do get another chance. It's not going to be enough to get out of the airstrike zone by one step. Last in damnation. Although I wonder if oh, that's turn 15. I was gonna say, if I move the Jag, I might be able to get one more space to step out of here. I'll take him out of the fight, but they'll live.
Yep.
Now let's see if we get lucky. Give me some crits.
It's go time.
Head hits. LRM 20 crits. No matter what I do, I'm kinda screwed.
Standing by.
That airstrike's gonna be in before turn 15. Vigilance up, fingers crossed. Here it comes.
Airstrike.
Oh, okay. I will take that. I will take that. That is not bad.
Orders.
The round's out in the Legacy.
Hell yeah.
Unsteady, lost evasion.
Ready for orders.
Robin can't really move. Rounds out in the Legacy again. Give me those reds. Come on, buddy.
Give them everything.
C3I crits.
Reporting critical hit.
Well, you got some good gubbins, don't you?
This heat.
It's a shame I'm going to have to pop you. Base rounds. We're getting awful low.
Acknowledged. Show me your war face. Score.
Well, that's what happens when you do a long-range duel. You lose some fancy toys. Just punch. There you go. Arrows out. A little splash. We'll take it.
Get him banged up pretty good.
All right, Demolisher, stay right there.
What do you need?
Yes, right there.
Firing on target.
Demolisher open.
Ready for orders.
Yugi. Stay right there too. Vor.
Orders.
As we do is just hard push.
It's on now.
Waiting for orders.
Ren, get out of that airstrike zone, please. Thank you.
Taking the shot.
Now that's Demolisher. Okay.
What you got?
Unfortunately, I think the only thing that's left to do now is to hit our point and evac.
Commander.
And I don't know if there's going to be anyone else spawning in once we touch that point. Probably. So what I'll do is I'll put a cut in here. And then once the action returns, if it does, then I'll put, we'll come back. If not, then I'll see everybody on the salvage screen. All right, everybody, welcome back. Yes, our payout is terrible. We knew that going in, though. We kind of figured we'd go ahead and try against a couple missions against Winter Blink, see if we get some fancy stuff. Well, I did grab the secondary objective as well. All that extra money, and it was just barely enough to cover ammunition costs, coolant, and drop cost. We're going to lose about 500, if not more. Maybe even 800,000 in repair costs. But you know what? It's a mission. We did come in with a little bit of money under our belt, so it's not so bad. Vor is, of course, out for 9 days thanks to that DNI failure. Thank you. Gonna love that. There is also a crit on the Mad Cat Lady Killer. It was a rack, but that's all we got. Not too bad. It would have been much better if that Mark 7 hadn't been trapped up on the hilltop, but that's kind of the way that goes. I know there's going to be arguments like, hey, why don't you put a jump jet on that? That's 2 tons. We don't really have a whole lot of room for jump jets. Ideally, it's more along the lines of focusing people who do call in airstrikes faster. But that was kind of a long-range duel. I would have pushed harder, but like I highlighted, that was a very wide open area. And we would have gotten absolutely wrecked sprinting across that. On the bright side, we do get a chance at some tasty gubbins. Whether or not there's going to be a whole lot left in here, I don't know. There's no specials. We are going to focus on money grabs. Rifleman. The multi-track, advanced jammer. Rifleman 3. It's not. I wouldn't call this a straight upgrade for the Legend Killer. Yeah, it doesn't have the built-in bonuses. It is an assault, so that's a little bit better, but not overly. There's a gyro defense here. Vehicular DNI. Hey! That's not a bad grab. That's not a bad grab at all. Let's disassemble everything and see what we get. Arrows, Gausses, LRMs, machine guns, streaks, snubs, command console, don't need one of those, XL engine, gyro defense, coolant kits. We will grab the vehicular DNI. And I think we're going to fall back on to the other options. Grab some cash. Try and offset what's coming. The double kit would be better to grab for cash than anything. We do have a one defensive gyro in stock, so it's not like we don't actually have any of them. But yeah, outside of the vehicular DNI, not much for like a... I was kind of hoping we would have gotten that C3I, but we did have to break it. Which is a shame. Let's see what we get for a random. Excalibur, Couché, and Titan 2. Don't need the plasma rifle. SRM4 can go away. Basic cockpits, get out of here. XL engine. Sell that for some cash. Got a couple of those. Sell that for cash. Get rid of those. Got some SAMs. We already have 5 bins of that. Get rid of our basic sensors as well. The advanced jammer. Not really amazing. Yeah, it's poor AR-12. So we offset the cost a little bit. Whether or not it's going to be enough to cover the repairs is going to be a different story. But let's find out. Pretty sure it can't be that bad. Like I said, I'm thinking 600,000 to 800,000, and we got 650 plus a little bit more for just for selling those parts. Let's see if we come out in the neutral. Maybe. Then, of course, there's the option of where do we put the vehicular DNI, because that is not a bad piece of kit. In fact, if we start getting a couple of those, then it might actually be worth the trip out here. What say you? Survey says... Ah, I was a little under. 900, so we did lose a little bit. About 200,000, 300,000. Yeah. Maybe about 100,000 grand total. Everything taken into account. So we're still good. Still could be better. So yeah, the question comes in, who wants or who needs a DNI? And I think it was the Lady Killer, because I think the DNI works really good for ballistics. Let me just double check this real quick. We do have a DNI in here. Our max armor, there we go. So, DNI, this gives us modifier 1 to gunnery and piloting, night vision, +2 initiative, +1 maximum evasion, increased melee damage, DFA damage. Vehicular DNI gives us +2 accuracy, extreme range, +1 at long and medium, +2 at minimum. When active, we get +1 initiative, +1 in maximum evasion, -1 recoil, and increased anti-air. So this would actually work not too bad on this machine. The downside is it's 3 tons. So we'd have to find an additional 2 tons. Problem. And it takes out the FCS AC. I may have to hum and haw on this one a little bit, because taking that out does not overly compensate for putting the vehicular DNI in. It's not like we put battle computers on this thing with that in there, is it? That is a negative. Even with the built-in FCS. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a... I don't think that's a good offset for the current setup right now. And as a side note, it doesn't look like there's much of a price difference here, because this was brought up in comment section from a video or two past about maybe there was a price difference between doing the repairs in the shop manually versus having it done automatically. I'm not seeing it. I think that was pretty much the exact same.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Would that be... No, because we got Predators here for FCS. And the Predator gives you additional +1 accuracy at minimum. Or does it? No, it's the exact same. Same as having a Predator installed. Alright. Well, I see where that kind of leans itself towards something. The Clan EI, though, does give you a better initiative. It's an interesting piece of kit. I think we'll keep it in the back burner just in case, maybe even reflect back on some of the builds we have. But for now, that is all the time we have for today. So if you enjoyed the episode, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high-tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.